Hello and welcome back to DisruptED TV Student Voice. I'm your host Bobby, here today with a senior in high school, Kelly. How are you today, Kelly?
I'm doing great, Bobby. How are you?
Doing pretty good, thank you. Our first question for you today is, do adults at your school listen to student suggestions?
I would say definitely, especially in our student body government and a lot of our administrative workers and a lot of the people in our offices in the higher ups, such as Board of Education and such.
Okay, now do the issues that are actually brought up by students or suggestions brought up by students, do those ideas actually get taken forward? Do they push them along the line to try to see any action on those issues?
I think they do the best that they can, considering a lot of the things that we ask for or what our class or our school needs, such as fundraising or the opportunities for prom, homecoming, a lot of the fun stuff too.
Now, with a lot of that stuff able to be completed, how does that make a student feel knowing that their idea could possibly be put into action, or even if it has been put into action, knowing that their idea was listened to and action was taken?
I mean, I'm pretty sure students would feel really positively about our school and really good about themselves, considering if a teacher's actually taking the time to listen and actively promote or push for an idea mentioned by a student who feels that most times the authority overpowers them.
Mentioning teachers, do you feel that a teacher that actually takes the time to try and push an idea by a student forward into the direction of getting it passed or put into action by administration, do they have a more successful time in their classroom with their students in regards to just having the student listen more, or just more student success overall, whether it be in grades to just working with classmates?
Absolutely. Having a positive atmosphere in a class is hugely important to success, and a lot of students that feel that they are being listened to and being taught to, as well as their ideas being combined with the teachers, a lot of students would succeed more as well as teachers do.
Okay, well, talking a little bit more about students being heard by the teachers, do you feel that in your school there's a teacher or an administrator that you feel you can talk to about a personal issue or an issue relating to something in the school, maybe in the cafeteria, or even just with your grades, or a teacher?
I mean, our schools have guidance counselors and offices and teachers, and sometimes even, your own principal or vice principal will be willing to step in and help and, take the time to sit down and talk to you, or at least try to figure out what's wrong.
And you have one of those people in your school?
Yeah, absolutely.
How does that make you feel walking in each day, knowing you have that personal confidant that you can go up to and just say what's on your mind?
I mean, it makes it be a lot easier to come to school and feel more comfortable in school and at school, so it feels pretty good, actually.
Well, that's really great to hear. Thank you again for joining us today, Kelly. And for those of you out there watching, keep this question in mind. Does your school validate student voice? And if it does, what can you do to help make your school better overall? Thank you again for watching. As always, I'm your host, Bobby, and we'll see you next time.